Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your boy Jez, just doing me, and we are back, of course, with some more Monsters We Make Mondays with chapter 16. Should be a good one. Of course, today we have the fight between Ali and Ren, which we ended off with for chapter 15. Most importantly, from chapter 15, they kind of finally expanded on the power system, I guess you could say, right? With right here in the top left, we have transistor, augmenter, cerebral, elemental, and anomaly. So basically all of the hounds are of course catered to one. They did say they tried to make each team have one of each. Of course, it might not be like, always like that, but they try for it. So I even asked y'all as well, like, who do y'all think is who within our course with, Alpha 1? So y'all said that for Alicent, because we're about to see them fight, is an augmenter. They already said Jabari is the transistor. Elemental, of course, is Sep, with nature and everything. So the question was between anomaly and cerebral, which one is Han and which one is Liam. Y'all let me know. I kind of forgot what Liam's power was, but y'all let me know that Liam, he can kind of see into the future, which would be more of a cerebral thing. And then y'all said Han was kind of confusing because Han has to, he gets his power from tech, right? Which is a power that's not his, but technically he has to kind of build that tech, which might be kind of cerebral because, he's really, really smart. But regardless, it's probably more Liam is cerebral, and then Han's probably more anomaly. They'll probably will go into it in the future as well and really cement so we know which, who everyone is and what type they are. But regardless, because we have to fight today. This one is called Jabari's Dream. So it might be a little bit more of a backstory to him because he should be the next one up after Alicent. So we'll see more about that as well. But yeah, that's enough yapping. Let's get right into the chapter. So here we go, y'all. Chapter 16, Jabari's Dream again. Of course, reading from left to right. That's the kid who hears voices. What a weirdo, total loser. Time and time again, I heard their voices. Always playing the same old tune. What's with the attitude? You're a weak nobody. So he's of course been bullied from, of course, you can hear other people's thoughts and everything like that. Why do you even bother? There's no way you can make it. Just give up. It's pointless. You're not special. Droning on like a broken record. Time and time again, I left him speechless. So of course, a lot of adversity when he was growing up. Probably didn't have too many friends because he kind of stood out compared to the rest, but he persevered. That's why he made it, of course, to Eden Academy. The school is no different. Being a hound is no different. Savants like you are a dime a dozen. You've made yourself even more useless. Focus up, JB. I'm going to get my life back. I'm going to fulfill my dream, so I won't stop until I'm free. Are you ready to listen, Jabari? Run it. So he's still talking to Coach right now, okay? We're watching the Alicent versus Ren fight. There are 3 factors you must manage in order to win. The first factor is your nanite supply. This replenishes the suit and your gear, okay? If your weapon breaks, the nanites repair it. If you get hit, the nanite shields you. Nanite's 80%. So I think Ren just punched her fan, but it looks like the other fan blew her away, and so she's down to 87% for Ali. Okay. Warning: repairing item will lower suit integrity. Do it. Come on, Caesar, get up. But once your supply runs low, so Ali's beating that ass right now for Ren. Ren has no chance. It can't do both, so you have to choose. Damn! Oh my gosh, she was not playing around with her either. This is overkill like crazy. Repair failed. The next factor is battery power. Okay, so we have the first factor, nanite supply. It shields you and protects you, and it also helps build up your weapons and everything like that, the rest of your gear. But it can't do both, right? So she broke one of her fans. She used the other one to kind of push Ali away. But while she was trying to repair the other one, she couldn't shield herself. Easy win for Ali. We're on to the next round. Round 4, Ali versus Bastion. I'm talking about battery power now. This is depleted by tuning usage and auto healing. Okay. Battery's down to 82%. This is still for Ali. Any damage that makes it through the nanites will be healed by the suit. But that means the more you get hurt and the more you use your tuning, the faster the battery hits 0. Okay, so each thing kind of has like a double-edged sword, or like 2 things that it does. So we had the nanite, which shields you, repairs your gear. We have battery power, whereas it helps you with auto healing, and it also helps you use your power in the first place. So if it runs out, you're cooked. You can no longer use your power anymore. You can no longer heal either as well. So Bastion was the one I think was throwing the balls, right? So it looks like she punches the ball back to him. Okay, and then it exploded. Is it over? Battery 38%. Which brings me to the final factor. So he thinks that he exploded because she punched it. He thinks that she exploded him, but I mean, he thinks that he exploded her, but I doubt that's what happened. Yeah, Allie's a fucking dog. She's a freaking dog, bro. Tunings. Round 5. Allie versus Tilly. So Allie is on a rampage. Destroyed Ren. Ren did have to deal with September, to be fair, so maybe she was kind of already weakened, but that was a fully powered Bastion, fully healthy. He got cooked. Now we're on to Tilly. I think Tilly was the one that she was the cerebral, right? She shot the stuff that she could, determine the trajectory of where it went and everything like that. Every tuning has an upper limit. Pushing past it results in over tuning. Once this occurs, you lose control. Okay. In other words, once you start, you can't stop. Say goodnight, Alicent. So I think we saw over tuning with Wraith, which they're about to talk about right now. That's what happened when I primed to max. That happened to Jabari a couple chapters ago, and then that just happened to Wraith, obviously. That's what happened to Wraith, and that's what's happening to Allie right now, because she's going crazy right now. She just took down 2, and she's trying to take down another one. She's probably feeling a little bit bloodthirsty, a little bit trying to get the revenge from September, you know what I'm saying? So for her team, so it's understandable. Allie, don't push so hard. You've already won 2 matches. At this rate, we won't have to fight. Those trank rounds should be hitting right about now. Just one more. Hit me. Phantom Surge Injection. Overtuning is fucking terrifying. Oh my gosh. So I'm assuming everyone can probably overtune as well. Like they can go crazy like that. I want to see everyone's overtuning phase, because we saw Wraith, we just saw Allie's right here. Phantom Surge Injection. Like, look at this panel. The art is so good in this manga, bro. They really be cooking. Shout out to all the artists, bro, and the entire team. But yeah, so if you're not careful and if you use too much of your tuning, too much of your power, you can go crazy. You can't control it. It might be useful in certain situations, like maybe if it's like do or die. You use it, you get the kill, and then you maybe you pass out afterwards, but at least you finish the mission. But in a situation like this where it's just training, this is definitely overkill. This is such a good panel. She thought she tranquilized her, but that shit did not work. But battery hit 0%. She was using too much of it, obviously. Alicent is no longer able to continue. Tilly wins, but she wins by default. Like, she really would have been, if she even had like 10% left of battery, she would have lost. Sigh. Bring her to the med bay. The rest of you take a breather. I'm going to check in on Wraith and Allie. Want to join me? No. I have to keep reviewing what you taught me until I find a way to beat him. No, he still wants to go after, big boy. What's his name again? Fane, right? Fane. In that case, there's one more factor I forgot to mention. Are you for real? I didn't think you were ready, but it may be the most crucial component for victory. Mastering this can make the difference between life and death. Then I'll ace it. Are you sure you can handle it? You saw in my test, you know what I can do. Okay, talk your shit, Jabari. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. All right, then the final factor is relying on your team. If I'm fighting alone up there, you're dead wrong. Once you're a hound, you never fight alone. It's kind of like how, like how wolves in real life, they hunt in packs. Like a lone wolf by itself, it's still dangerous, but a pack of wolves, totally different. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. But that's the thing about Jabari too. Ever since he's come to this school, come to this team with the hounds and everything, he feels already, kind of in his head, isolating himself, saying, I'm not like them. I'm trying to do stuff for myself. I'm trying to get to the top. And he's still making friends with his team, of course, with September and Han and everything like that. But he still really hasn't really bought into what they're doing and to what the team really, consists of. So we're gonna have to see in the coming chapters. KB, please leave me alone. He's still going through it in his head. Wraith. I can't do that, Wraith. I take it easy. You're barely conscious. You pushed it pretty far out there. You're lucky Gamma stopped you. So what? Am I supposed to be grateful? A little gratitude wouldn't hurt. The protocol for rogue hounds is to hit the kill switch. Well, why did you hesitate? Please, coach. It's not like anybody would have cared. Damn, he's lost it, bro. I don't blame him too, bro. He lost his entire team. He's kind of taking that on himself. He was kind of projecting a little bit on Han, and then of course September locked him inside a little flower thing, which made him really go crazy. But he's going through a lot of pain right now. Why couldn't I die with them? Why did they leave me all alone? You know what? I've asked myself the same question. I once had a student, strong, defiant, and fiercely loyal to her friends. In the end, she stood alone, all to save her team. She's the reason the Rogue Hound protocol was created, but her true legacy is in the survivors she sacrificed for. Damn, I wonder who that is. Your team's legacy lives on in you now? Don't throw it away so easily. And Jabari heard the whole conversation as well. Okay. And it's true. It's hard to hear, and it's not going to be easy for, of course, Ray to get over it, obviously. But like, you know, they did all of that. You're the last one standing. Again, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be overnight, but you know, you kind of build yourself back up again. I don't know if he gets another team or not, but like, you're supposed to, you know, live on, right? Carry their memory with you, avenge them in a sense. That leaker is still out there. He's still looking for that leaker that took his friends. Like, he's still out there, bro. So keep training, keep being strong, keep, like, if anything, at least fight to that point so you can take down that leaker, and then we'll see after what happens after. You know, still, you know, kind of live for that revenge, live for that give back. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ali. Don't you dare try to pep talk me. I don't get paid enough for that. She always does this. I tell her to hold back, but she says no, I can handle it myself. Hey, you don't think that Wraith is still here, right? He's walking out right now. They came and look at the same eyes together. Damn. Wraith, I'm so glad you're okay. Hey guys, I'm over here. Coming, Ali. He walked right past him. Damn. I like September. September always tries to kind of be like I won't say the mom of the group, but like trying to be like kind of just keep everything going, like the glue girl, kind of like, right, let's kind of be peaceful, let's try to be not happy, but like let's work together, you know, problem solve a little bit. But Wraith is definitely still shaking up. I think he's gonna get back to normal eventually. What? No, I told you so. Lucky for you, I'm not a sore winner. You visit the med bay often? Wake me up, this is a nightmare. Look at her face, bro. That's crazy. Jabari, where have you been? Coach gave me a tuning crash course. Did it help? To be honest, I'm even more confused than before. Everyone is so different. Their tunings, items, fighting styles. I'm struggling to keep track of it all. I've been trying to find Fane's weakness, and I was wondering if you had any advice. And this man does not ask for advice. He's very like, I can do it myself. Very like, no, I can get it out the mud. But this is a big step for him. A small step, but you know, a step in the right direction. Hit me again, I must be dreaming. Jabari, to be honest with you, JB, you should have asked sooner. I'll give you a rundown on Fane. I have some ideas on how to score. Don't embarrass me mid-year. You guys, you can do this. That you just need a plan. Finally asking his team. That's the fourth factor. What is going on with this man? Oh my God, what is he eating? Mega Fuegos? His mouth is literally on fire. Did she take his glasses? Is that what happened? Bro. Yeah, but I'm glad they're finally starting to work together and Jabari's asking for help. That's good. That's good. We have round 6, Tilly versus Unique. So Tilly we know is the gun one. I don't know if we saw Unique's power yet. I think this is the one that was friends with Kilo, right? Yeah. Not even friends. I think they're dating. Damn near. I think they're dating. Jabari's still, you know, training, trying to get the plan underway. It looks like Unique beat Tilly. Now it's Unique versus Sino, which I think is the leader. And look how sad he looks, bro. God damn. Why is Alicent doing this to him? Isn't she supposed to be in the med bay? She's crazy, bro. And it looks like Sino beat Unique. And now it's him versus Kilo. Of course, Kilo was pressing him about the death of the two members, saying it was his fault. Kind of, you know, this is very bad blood right now between that entire team right now. So yeah. This plan only works if you focus, Jabari. I'm trying here, man. It's a lot to take in. Maybe he needs a break cap. There is not enough time. If he fails, Alpha fails. There will be no more failure again. He's serious. Like after that phone call he got a couple of chapters ago, this man's really acting different, Liam. What's up with Liam? He's acting like he's got a stick up his. He got a call from the hospital, said it was about the detective. You buy it. There's only one way to find out. Whisper, okay. That sounds way better than girls' night. They're probably gonna sneak around, try to go see what's going on. Zeno forfeits, Kilo wins. Wow, he forfeited? Damn. Okay. Interesting. He's like, this man, like, look at his face, bro. He's still feeling like that death is on his, like, he's taking all that on his shoulders, bro. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see more about that situation on that team as well with the coming chapters. Already? Looks like you're up. The next match settles it. Come on. Damn it. What's wrong with me? He can't really, like, you know, get his powers to work properly. Stage fright. I didn't think a master musician could get butterflies. I usually don't. This is a new feeling. I don't know how you do it. You've got your powers down to an exact science. Meanwhile, I'm still struggling to keep a full charge. If I can't even win against one human, how can I protect my family from a monster? Okay, because we do know that the leakers around his family's like area right now. I know teamwork. That's why I went to y'all. That's why I went to y'all for help. But the problem isn't the team or this plan. It's me, Jabari. That's too much for any person to carry. Worst comes to worst, I can throw an ELC at him. That's not what I meant. You're trying to play the entire piece at once when all you need to play is one note at a time. That's a good little metaphor for him as well as a music head like that. This gonna be cool to see as well if these two get together, like, you know, long term. But I don't know. The thing is as well, when the main character gets more people to care about, they get, you know, put at jeopardy because they can be used as leverage. I don't want nothing happening to September. But September is really strong as well. She can handle herself as well. So maybe I shouldn't even think about that. Worst case scenario, at least you didn't lose to a bot. That wasn't on you. Ren played dirty. You should learn from my weakness. Yeah. Kindness isn't your weakness, September. It's your strength. Okay, they're sharing some little, okay, it's a little moment. Okay. I'm just calling it like I see it, but I hear you one note at a time. I just have to focus on why I'm here. Growing up in the Outers, I heard everything. At first, music was just an escape, a method of drowning out the noise, of helping my family. But then it became more. It became my way to show people who I am, to achieve my dream. Your dream? For someone like him, what could possibly push him this far? What could possibly be so important? I'm gonna write a song I'm proud of and play it for the world. Okay. A little global phenomenon, like that shit. Huh? But that's so mundane. There's gotta be more to it. No, that's pretty much it. What about protecting your family? Of course I'm gonna protect them, but a dream isn't wanting to live. It's what you want to do with your life. So how about you, Sep? What's your dream? Some backstory. I'm sorry it was an accident. Please come back. Please don't leave. Damn. So growing up, she definitely couldn't control her powers. Is this her mom? Maybe. Looks like maybe like the flowers hurt her on accident. Because she said, "Please don't leave," too. I hope her mom didn't leave her just because she couldn't control her powers at the beginning, bro. Because that's not a good mother. Please don't say that shit. But I like this from him too as well about his dream. He's like, my dream is not to protect my family or nothing like crazy like that, because of course I'm gonna do that. That's my family. That's a given. But my dream is more like a hobby. It's more of something I'm like really passionate about, which is music. And I want to make a song that's so good that I can play for the entire world and they all rocking with that shit. It has nothing to do with New Eden Academy. It has nothing to do with this hound shit and fighting or none of that. It's like my own personal thing I'm trying to accomplish. I like that a lot from Jabari. But yeah, we're gonna probably see more about this backstory for September in the coming chapters as well. I'm interested. Just a world where we can all take care of each other. Very, generic. She's probably not telling the full truth. I can't think of a better fitting dream for you. What can I say? I'm easy to read. Now move. You've got a fight to win. Ready? Round 9. Fane versus Jabari. Ready? Set. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was afraid you chicken out. That's more your speed. You promised not to bail. Not a chance. I'm here to see the powerhouse in action. In fact, I'll give you a freebie. You have 5 seconds to hit me with your best shot. Show me what the hype is all about. He's baiting you. You're about to find out. Come on, make him regret it. You can do this. 1, 2, 3. Bro, it's like kind of he's like doing like a little Kame. That's kind of fire. Stick to the plan. Show him, Jabari. 5 times up. Show him who you are. Jabari is now in the lead. What the heck? Did he just teleport? I thought he was trying to like do like a little beam, but he just kind of like went right behind him. And he already has the ball as well. I think he teleported right into the middle of the arena where the ball was. What the fuck did he just do? Maybe he can use his sound to move at, maybe he can move at the speed of sound with the energy he takes in. If he did that in 5 seconds too, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for the next chapter. Of course, that will be next Monday, and that will be the end of volume 2 as well. So we'll probably see Jabari hit like a new mode, a new, power up. Now that he kind of understands how tuning and battery power and the nanots and everything like that works. And we'll get to see him kind of reach his full potential. And we'll get to see how strong Fane is as well, because Fane is no slouch. He's a captain for a reason, so we're going to see. We're going to see. A very good chapter, a very lengthy one as well. The last couple have been a little bit short, so they kind of put more time and emphasis in this one. I can definitely see why. I think the last one should probably be pretty long too for next Monday. But yeah, very, very excited. Phenomenal panels in here as well. This might be this one right here, and the one where it was showing Allie's overtuning was really fire. Yeah, that's definitely probably like, that might be the best one inside this chapter. Yeah, y'all let me know how you feel about this chapter, what you're most looking forward to next chapter as well for 16 next Monday. And yeah, love you guys as always. Thank you for all the support, the likes, the subs, the comments, all that good stuff. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.